Hello everyone. Today we are going to know about new return filing system under GST. Let's go. We are going to discuss about these and all. First of all, what is the new GST return system? On the 31st GST Council meeting, the council members are decided to introduce new GST return filing system. Under new GST return filing system, all the old GST return forms are going to be replaced by new GST return forms, which are very much simplified return forms. And this is for the benefit of taxpayers only, to avoid the confusion like which form to be chosen by whom and all. And in new GST return filing system, there will be single form applicable to all, named GST RET 1. Along with that, another two returns are there, GST RET 2 and GST RET 3, which is for the small taxpayers having turnover up to 5 crore rupees. Along with this main return, there will be two annexures called GST ANX 1 and ANX 2, which are compulsorily along with above return forms. And this new return filing system will be applicable from 1st October 2020 up to 1st October. Old return forms are applicable as usual. Now we are going to know about the forms. First of all, GST RET 2. GST RET 2 applicable to small taxpayers having intrastate sales and which are in only B2C sales. If he had along with B2C sales RCM inward supplies, that is he made RCM purchases, then he should choose GST RET 3. And the main return is GST RET 1, which is applicable to all taxpayers. Here taxpayer has the option to choose one return among these three. Here we have to note that once the form is chosen by the taxpayer, he cannot upgrade to the next level form. That is, for example, if a taxpayer chosen GST RET 3, then he cannot choose GST RET 2, but he can choose GST RET 1. Now, annexures under new GST return system. There are two annexures along with main return. These are GST ANX 1 and GST ANX 2. GST ANX 1, which is in line with GSTR 1, which is in current return filing system. It contains outward supplies, inward supplies liable to reverse charge, imports of goods and services, and these are need to be reported invoice wise. Invoice wise details are required only to B2B sales, not for B2C supplies. Another annexure which is in line with GSTR 2, that is which is not yet in effective, which is in effective is GSTR 2A, that is GST ANX 2, which is in line with GSTR 2A. It contains inward supplies which are wholly auto-drafted from the details uploaded by the suppliers in their GST ANX 1. That is, once the supplier uploaded the invoice details in his GST ANX 1, then these invoice details are auto-populated in GST ANX 2 of the recipient. Now the recipient has to go there, that is he has to go to GST ANX 1 and he has to make the action. That is, either he can accept if it is related to him. If it is not related to him, he can reject there itself. Once he accepts the invoice which is reflecting in his GST ANX2, immediately the input tax credit related to that invoice will go to GSTR 1, that is main return. Another form or challan is there named PMT08. This is for making the tax payment. This is applicable only to taxpayers who opt for quarterly filing. Here taxpayers has the option to choose quarterly filing or monthly filing. This option is only for small taxpayers. Other than small taxpayers has to file quarterly. So now if a taxpayer choose quarterly filing, then he has to make payment, that is his GST liability, which is self-assessed monthly, and the due date is 20th of the next month. That is, if he is going to make the payment for the month of July means, then he has to make the payment within 20th of August by using PMT08 challan. And the due date for filing the returns is, that is GST RET 1 or 2 or 3 as the case may be, is 25th of the month succeeding the month or quarter as the case may be. There is a concept called e-invoicing which is applicable to large taxpayers. That too, the turnover is more than 100 crores. And this e-invoicing concept is applicable only to B2B supplies and exports. Under this e-invoicing concept, a unique IRN number is generated or is allotted by GST portal for each invoice. And there is a big change in ITC claiming under new system. Claiming of ITC under new system is depending on the invoices uploaded by the suppliers. Now, that is in current system or old system, taxpayers are eligible to claim the input tax credit as per their self-assessment. But under new system, like this, they cannot claim. Under new system, they can claim only based on the invoices which are uploaded by their suppliers and which are reflecting in their GST ANX2. And another point here we have to note here is an invoice uploaded within 10th of the following month is available to the recipient for claiming input tax credit. If the supplier uploaded the invoice of a month after 10th of the succeeding month, then that invoice is available to the recipient for claiming input tax credit in the succeeding month only. So here taxpayers, that is recipients, should be careful and they should check in their portal that each invoice, that is each purchase invoice is uploaded by their supplier within 10th of the next month. Now we are going to know what is the major changes from old system to new system. Under old system, if the turnover is up to 1.5 crores, then only taxpayers are considered as small taxpayers. But now this limit is increased to 5 crores. And under old system, there are so many returns, that is multiple returns called GSTR 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. And there is lot of confusion which return to be chosen by whom. Now this confusion is gone and there is a single return called GST RET 1 and 2 or 3 for the small taxpayers. Input tax credit could be claimed on self-declaration basis under old system, that is current system. But in the new system which is yet to come, Input tax credit can be claimed depending on the supplier GST ANX1. That is, if the supplier uploads a invoice, then only the input tax credit relating to that invoice can be available for the recipient. And another big change or big benefit for the taxpayers regarding revision of returns. Under old system, there is no revised return concept. If there is any invoice is missing or anything to be changed or amended in an invoice, then he cannot revise the return which is filed for the month, and he can amend that invoice in the subsequent return return of the month in which that mistake is found out. But in the current or no, sorry, in the new return filing system, you can revise the return up to 2 times. This is all about the new GST return filing system, and on the practical aspect, how to file GST returns under new system. For that, we are going to make another video, and after that you will be knowing all about how to file returns under new GST system. And reminding you again that this new return system is applicable, that is with effect from 1st October 2020 only. Earlier they planned to introduce it by Jan, now again they postponed to April, now it is postponed to October. Thank you for watching this presentation, and if you have any doubt regarding the forms or new GST return system, kindly text me to my WhatsApp number which is provided in the comment box. Thanks for watching, and kindly subscribe my channel if you like this video and share it to your needful friends. Thank you.